Let me call a champion who won at club level and delivered her speech at division level. This Gavelier is a very talented future leader who aims to be a corporate lawyer in future, a competent communicator, a table topics and international speech champion at club and division level. She was also the immediate past president of our club, the Serendip Girls Gavel Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome with the speech title, Juvenile Crimes, Gavelier Christina Almeida.
Distinguished guests, Toastmasters, Gaveliers, ladies and gentlemen, and our two MCs. A very good evening to all of you all. So in this day and era, crime is something heard of more often than not. Whenever we turn on the news on the radio or television, we see or hear about crimes being committed. But what is more shocking is by whom these crimes are committed. The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow, a great quote by the late Nelson Mandela. However, the youth of today are being navigated in the path of more wrong than right. Youth crime, also known as juvenile offending, is the act of participating in unlawful behavior as minors. And these youth crimes can range from status offenses such as underage smoking and drinking to property crimes and violent crimes. The reasons as to why the youth rebel and turn into criminals have a few reasons behind it, starting from the background of the individual and also the peers they mix with. Looking at an individual's background, it has been shown that broken homes are one main reason as to why the youth rebel and change into criminals. A child needs to receive proper love and care from their parents. And when there is no stable home front, obviously the child would turn into something that the world will not even expect. Every child in this world needs to receive proper love, care, affection, and attention from their family. And if they don't get it, they tend to have low self-esteem, become lonely, and develop anger towards others due to their own lack of guidance. Another reason as to why the youths turn into criminals nowadays is the fact of deteriorating family values. When there are parents who are too strict and go by the statement that the child should do only as told, not what is right, this in turn takes the child to the society and helps them do whatever they are being told and not what they feel is right. And due to this action by their families, even their parents will not know what their children would turn to in future. Another scenario would be when the parents are too lenient with their children. This makes the child go out to the world, behave as per their wish, and in future, it is not the youth we saw when they were small, but a completely different personality. Parents nowadays need to find more time to spend with their children, need to give proper love and care to their children and get to know what is in their minds. Because then, that is the only time that they can find out what their children's strengths and weaknesses are, and as per that, be close to their children, teach them between right and wrong, and not let them go astray. Many experts are also of the view that youths turn into criminals not because of their family background only, but also due to lack of job opportunities. When the youth do not have any way to fund for their monetary needs, they go on to stealing other people's things, other people's money, and try to find a living. Is this wrong in their point of view? It isn't. I truly stand by them. because they also need to find a way in order to be stable in life. And they are not mentally stable to understand what is right and wrong because they are not being taught that. More job schemes need to be implemented. More policies need to be implemented. And they need to be given a solution for this if we are to turn this world into a better place. My dear audience, it is not only my duty, it is not only your duty, it is not only their parents' duty or only their friends' duty. It is our duty collectively. We are obliged to help these children turn into better people in future. Because this universe needs to turn into a better place for everyone to live in the coming years. And if we join hands together, if we create awareness, and if we give them a helping hand, it is only then that our future generations would have a better universe to live in, and the words of the late Nelson Mandela will not become a forgotten theory. Over to the MCs.